I need NFL boy Brandon. I just brought y'all this game right here. It was 31-10, New Orleans Saints. Now we're about to play this game right here. I'm excited for this one. I'm in New England. So, like I did with the other game, I will stop talking right now. Or as soon as the game starts, I'll stop talking, and then I will be coming back to you guys after the game, giving you all my predictions and stuff. Now, you all will be hearing me react to catches and runs and shit. I'll be like, go, 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 or come on, man, or something like that, but I won't actually be talking about the game until after the game. You know what I'm talking about? I think y'all get what I'm saying. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoy the game. Here we go.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is a special edition of the AFC Championship game on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the New England Patriots and the Kansas City Chiefs. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the New England Patriots and the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here, and it should be conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach, they have iron wings in this one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying to get to the big game. That this is the one that's the real challenge.
For a berth in Super Bowl 53, away we go. The 2019 AFC Championship game is underway. This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Tom Brady and the New England offense coming out there onto the field. And Tom Brady last week out dueling Phillip Rivers in the playoff game with the oldest combined ages of the starting quarterbacks. Brady 41, Rivers 37. Post-game meal, Jell-O.
Well done, partner, but how about this? Let's praise him a little bit more. 24-4 in games with the game time temperature under 30 degrees. Not bad for a California kid mastering the elements. Now waiting for him, 23-year-old slinger Patrick Mahomes of the Kansas City Chiefs, the likely MVP in 2018.
Oh, Tommy breaking tackles. Look at my man Tom Brady.
I wouldn't go that far. I thought I was a little aggressive with Jell-O. Now I feel bad.
Yeah, you gotta give those guys credit being able to play the game at such a high level at their ages. They're still showing those kids a trick or two.
Oh shit. Okay, thank God that was dropped. Damn, that was a stupid ass pass for me.
Oh man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sign of relief, no doubt, on offense, that fell harmlessly to the ground. And it's man, it's Edelman.
Let's go.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Brady to his old reliable Edelman, and the Patriots have a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here's White. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. The All-Pro Justin Houston in on the tackle.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and there's creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive.
So apparently Roger and Kowski is like they are.
And Charles, despite this list of key objectives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out, finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things. I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there at 22.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going to happen.
And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriots score. Sonny Michel taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we see there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. There's Patrick Mahomes coming out onto the field, fresh off the win against Indianapolis 31-13. And, you know, before that, QBs making their first playoff start were 0-3 in the wild card round. But Patrick Mahomes doesn't care about statistics.
He really doesn't, does he? Because he just went ahead and played as he did during the regular season. 27-41, 278 yards. The surprise? No touchdown passes. He did run one in from 4 yards out. But still, a lot of the same moves, right? Him getting out of the pocket, throwing it sidearm, throwing it 3/4, throwing it over the top. Whatever arm angle was required, that baseball background came through for him. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And they'll run right through it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works past the 50. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far in this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. Williams loses the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about the ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture.
Let's go! What a catch! What? Oh my God! What a catch, yo! Look at this catch, babe. Babe, look at this. Look at this catch. Chris Hogan with this catch. Look.
Oh, you caught it?
Yeah. I'm at 14-0.
Extra point try for Gostkowski. Gostkowski the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. As we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. Now a hit and a loose football.
Let's go. We got the ball again, yo.
At the 20-yard line.
Wow, yeah.
As that ball got away from him, and we saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he did all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Brady. It's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone, sometimes you're throwing it between the zones, sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, the points went against them. That feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Kansas City set to get the football, the #1 seed, rolling over the Colts last weekend. Now they get New England, and because, of course, they're the #1 seed, Charles, they're going to get them at home. And they look so good against the Colts. It's like they were angry with all that Chiefs can't win at home talk.
Yeah, and think about their head coach, Andy Reid. Remember, he was 1-4 in Kansas City in playoff games. People keep talking about, you win a lot of regular season games. When is that going to translate to the postseason and possibly getting to the Super Bowl? But they move on in an impressive way over the Colts. And now what a matchup. Tom Brady and the New England Patriots, but they get them at home in Arrowhead Stadium.
Yes, sir. Popcorn, please. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give a little bit of help.
He is going to find Hill here. Tally, that is catch #1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. On 1st down, Mahomes. And Hill with it over the middle. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Well, the New England Patriots, they continued their Foxborough dominance last week with a win over L.A. Only team in the NFL to finish the regular season 8-0. Now they're 9-0 with that win over the Chargers, heading to the AFC title game for the 8th straight year.
NFL record, and it's unfortunate that they have to go on the road now because they'd be the overwhelming favorite with that home record. But how about 10 straight AFC East titles, 8 straight times in the AFC Championship game? Their dominance has been so impressive, and you wonder what keeps driving them. They've actually found a way to feel like underdogs throughout this. What did Tom Brady say after the Chargers game? Yeah, everyone thinks we're not very good. Okay, well, just keep playing.
Yeah, I guess you have to seek motivation somewhere, so now they're going to try to play the underdog role. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Brady, another fumble. Brady loses the football. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. This will be fielded at the 17. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. But right now, they're harming themselves on offense. I like that. You don't want to be mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. With that ball hitting the ground, let's take a spin around the league real quick. Last week we discussed the head coaching vacancies. There were 8 of them. Well, a lot of those places have already found new coaches, Charles. Some old faces in new places. Bruce Arians in Tampa Bay. Adam Gase staying in the AFC East jumping. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Patriots have it. Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
If Sonny Michel could have came back and got that, though. That would have been amazing.
The offense or the defense. Let's face it, if you get the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
This is White on the screen. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield.
It's caught at the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And I put my first tally mark next to the Brady to Gronk counter here.
I think it may be the first of many, because once they get going, look out, things tend to snowball. He trusts Gronk as much as any receiver I think he's thrown to in his career. And it's evident.
And that's saying something.
That's saying something right there. But he's earned it. And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, you need to be a little bit more careful. As a man, it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman from 8 yards out, and the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
And they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. Then he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
And what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the 1st half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the 1st half. throwing on first down is Mahomes. And he checks this one down to Williams. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. This is taken at the 3. And he loses the football a second time. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And that one is his second fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change the momentum of the game, but now they get a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to do that? Maybe do you keep him in that role, or do you bring someone else in at this time?
Now a play fake. Brady. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Philip Dorsett from 19 yards away. And the Patriots continue to roll. Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially this deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in. And it feels like every year we see something like this, especially the way they're handling them. All right, you didn't expect this part to happen, but when you're playing this deep in the playoffs, every team's dangerous.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26.
Man, look at the fucking score. That is not going to be happening. No.
That's going to be sad if that happens.
No, that's not going to be happening. Especially with Patrick Mahomes on the other side. No. No, this is not going to be happening. I will have a fucking heart attack if this happens. I mean, I'm hoping and praying to God that we win, and I think we might. But what I'm saying is, we are not winning in this fashion. We are not winning by no 30 fucking points. 30-0. Get the fuck out of here.
Get after them early and try to create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down in the scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Come on, yo, you was offside.
And this is caught by Perkins. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Offside. Defense.
They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and getting the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means
Benz, so how happy are you?
and make a play.
I think people want to know how happy you are.
Across the 50 and into
That you don't have to hold that no
I'm
more.
very happy.
We know that illustration. It's not my night.
Was it really?
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Taylor, that is catch number 1 for this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating space for their runners. I know a coach told me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Wow, yo.
Damian Williams from 17 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
Butker now to kick this away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On play action, now Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. He's got him in, complete.
Ah, damn.
As he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 73 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Patriots are pouring it on. Well, that was a quick hitter drive. They had a huge play to get him down near the goal line, and then they run it in. I don't know that the defense ever had a chance to catch their breath.
A lot of the time now, when we see people hit big plays, and each team defines a big play their own way, 10, 15-yard gains. In this case, it was a huge gain. They often want to hurry up and go right away. Keep the momentum going, hit them again, and I think we just saw that there. The second play resulted in a big yard.
They will take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Better.
And now here comes Kansas
Better.
City. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last
better.
time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it.
Better.
They're going to try to increase
Sad.
the urgency.
Decided what you getting at.
Maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows?
Are you getting an iPad?
And
Or
up
Samsung?
after just a short pickup. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Guys, I
I
think she's going for an iPhone.
Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease.
Bill, to my ward.
Happen on that play.
You going for an iPad?
35, right at the 34 here.
What do you mean, baby?
Okay, which
It's
one?
3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's
The
never
iPhone
They're
one.
trying to get the ball into a tight end of his
The iPhone.
No, which one?
The iPhone 1.
Good work. The Chiefs on 3rd down.
The
About
iPhone
3 for
one.
3 as they look to keep that streak going.
That's not an
This time
iPhone,
it's
that's a
3rd and
nail.
3.
Which nail should I do?
The iPhone 1.
Should I get the
Mahomes gonna
turquoise
throw.
one or should I
Set the
just
screen. This is where
Mira.
and he'll use yardage. Brought
Hey,
down at the
remember
32. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys,
on.
saw the screen
That's too
developing,
close.
ran to it, and smothered it.
Come on,
What a
that's
3rd
too
down
close.
stop by them.
Dude, you got a big old pimple on
Now
you
the
now.
Patriot offense set to take over again. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback.
Come
out
on,
there.
man.
When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit. It was prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
Well, I'd say that run's pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, this offensive line has controlled the line of scrimmage, giving them time to throw it, run it, do whatever they wanted. That's why there are points up on the board. And right now, the psyche of the offense, we're in control, and we can do whatever we feel like doing out here on the field. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now Brady. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was...
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And this lines up a disaster. Nowhere near the marker. It would have been a long field goal, but fake doesn't work out. That was a long attempt to begin with, so the fake you might have known was somewhat of a possibility. Credit to the defense, though. They weren't fooled.
You're right, they weren't fooled. And they were in a position of having to play it both ways. Guard for the fake, but you still want to rush the kicker because it was a makeable kick. So they ended up getting the best out of the whole thing. Stumped the fake, and they take over the ball. I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in to complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Time for a break. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing now is Mahomes. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Didn't have anything downfield. Swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down. We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
We saw a touchdown, too. And this is secured by the Patriots. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort, at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect in. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it, but yeah, this game's pretty
Here, take my sock off.
Dorian O'Daniel, 3rd-round pick in 2018, made the tackle. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Hey, you can't take it off like that.
In there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight.
But that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. To throw, it's Brady. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
I know they have good coverage downfield, but you have to wonder, on 3rd and long like that, how does that happen, that they can get that far downfield and complete a pass? You got to guard the sticks, understand where you are, so it's almost like someone fell asleep at the switch, and now that the play's been completed, they've got to dust themselves off on...
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Justin Houston able to drop him for a loss of 4.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Throwing now is Brady. And his throw here is incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. I've got him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And this is caught. It's Alvin. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just first. They've got 2 more to use.
Uploaded it on NFL Boy Eats.
Trying to pull it in here with Michelle. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time. It sets up 2nd and goal. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And all that hard work has paid off. They're AFC champions, and on to the Super Bowl they go.
It's got to be an amazing feeling for them, doesn't it, Brandon? The idea that you've done it all that hard work, all that sweating, all that effort, all those times you're getting yelled at by your coach, and now you get to go to the Super Bowl. Put your hats on, guys, and say AFC champs.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
Guys, that is not going to happen like that. It is not going to be no 40-14. It's going to be closer. I think it's going to be either by a field goal or a touchdown. I think New England's going to win it. But Kansas City's going to stay in there. And I would not be surprised at all if Kansas City wins this ball game. But yeah. Anyways. I love you guys so much. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have plenty more content coming for you guys. And if you haven't already, please go over to my other channel, NFL Boy Eat, and subscribe to that video, or to that channel too. I'm doing a lot over there. I'm doing a lot of mukbangs over there. But yeah, anyways, I love you guys so much, and I'm out. Peace.
Through the bitchy fakers, I'm blind to them, yeah, I'm blind to them, fair.